Hi, Tom Laessig here, and I am a certified hypnotherapist. During our last contact, you indicated that you were more than serious and really wanted to stop smoking. The reason for this is, as a hypnotherapist, I simply cannot make anyone do anything they don't actually want to do. And wanting to quit is not quite the same as would like to, or should quit, or ought to quit, or it would be nice if I could quit. There's a difference. Wanting to means you have some determination behind it. It suggests a lot more of a commitment. It's really about you taking responsibility for your part of this session. Most people start smoking from age 9 to 23. Very few people start at an older age, but usually it's during these sociable years. The reason: smokers start to smoke to be part of the crowd, to be cool, to fulfill a sense of belonging. Cigarettes may have burned your throat, made you cough, even made you dizzy, yet you kept smoking them. Do you remember your first cigarette? Probably tasted pretty lousy. The taste hasn't changed, yet you still smoke. You made a conscious choice to smoke. You put up with all those issues and eventually you got good at it. Pretty soon you didn't even think about how to smoke. You just did it. Just like learning to tie your shoes or learning how to drive a car. Then, smoking tied itself to other feelings besides being cool. When you felt stress, have a cigarette. When you want to relax, I'll have a cigarette. Soon, having a cigarette is as automatic as tying your shoes. Are you addicted to nicotine? I'm going to tell you, you are not addicted. Does that surprise you? You see, the pharmaceutical companies spend millions of dollars a year in advertising to convince you that you are addicted to nicotine. They will sell you the patches, the pills, and the gums for you to quit. Those items are manufactured by not only the pharmaceutical companies, but by the tobacco industry as well. You see, Philip Morris will tell you how to quit smoking using their patch, but they know that those solutions have a 10 to 15% chance of working. They know you will go back to smoking. Every smoking cessation method that treats smoking as an addiction or a chemical dependency has a very low success rate. We approach smoking cessation in the mind, where the habit of smoking is stored. And the protocol I use, the Gutso protocol, has a 95% success rate. The reality is that nicotine is out of your system in just 48 hours. It's gone. Compare a nicotine addiction to a heroin addiction. Take away someone's needle or take away a smoker's lighter, there's just no comparison. If you try to quit heroin, you will experience physical withdrawals. Every single time. Things like heart palpitations, nausea, shaking, sweats, convulsions, diarrhea, hallucinations. It's ugly and it's life-threatening. Heroin addicts can die trying to quit. When was the last time you saw someone go through that when they quit smoking? Now, people may get grumpy, a little irritable, get cravings, maybe want to eat more food. All those things are in the mind. None of those are physical withdrawal symptoms. I have seen people using a patch and they continue to smoke. The patch gives them 5 times the amount of nicotine as cigarettes, yet they still smoke. They don't need all that nicotine. How do you explain why some non-smokers die of lung cancer from secondhand smoke, yet they are not addicted to nicotine? If nicotine were addictive, non-smokers would walk into a smoky bar and enjoy breathing in the air filled with tar and nicotine. just to get that positive feeling they would get. The smoke would be enough to kill them, but not addict them. That's not how people get hooked on cigarettes. Women who get pregnant quit in a snap. They don't want to harm their baby. And when they have the baby, some of them go right back to smoking again, as soon as the child is done nursing. Smoking is a powerfully conditioned habit. The only reason you still do it is because you are still doing it. And the only way to stop is to stop. Cutting down doesn't work. Similar to an alcoholic. They can't just cut down on their drinking. They must stop drinking. Now, you may have many reasons to continue to smoke, many excuses. And let's go through a few of them now. Stress. This is the most common. People say they are stressed at work, yet they smoke on the weekends and they smoke on vacations. Are they really only smoking because they are stressed? I smoke to relax. Nicotine is not addictive, but it is a powerful stimulant. So how can you relax when your body is stimulated? Nicotine enters the bloodstream and goes straight to your heart. The heart recognizes the nicotine as a poison and increases your heart rate by about 10 beats per minute in an attempt to get rid of the poison. Your stomach produces an extra cup of stomach acid every time you smoke a pack of cigarettes. What if you start drinking a cup of coffee? Now your body has two stimulants that cause your body to race. How can you relax? Actually, the body is working overtime to get the poison out of your system. So really, it's impossible to smoke and relax. In fact, the reason you may feel relaxed while smoking is because you're taking deep breaths and slow exhales of the smoke. Heck, you can do that without all the physical harm that smoking does to your body. Just do that and feel how relaxing it can be. Some people don't want to smoke because they're afraid to gain weight. Did you know that the average weight gain is 5 to 10 pounds for those that quit smoking? And most of that is water weight, because smoking dehydrates the body. As a group, smokers are more overweight than non-smokers. Now, with hypnosis, you can create healthy new behaviors. You will feel more energetic, become more active physically, and you may even lose weight. Your life will be more enriched and fulfilled. Now, some people say they smoke just because they enjoy it. Be honest. How many of the cigarettes that you smoke each day give you a real sense of pleasure? How many times do you look at that cigarette and say, I am really enjoying this cigarette? Feelings you had as a teenager when you were with your best friends, they're all gone. Yet you still smoke. You have been programmed to smoke, and we will change that programming. You don't smoke for pleasure. And when you eliminate all these reasons for smoking, you are simply left with a bad habit. I want you to make a positive decision to become a non-smoker for the rest of your life. And once you make that decision to stop smoking, it becomes easy. Now, what I'm about to tell you is very important. Now that you have stopped smoking, you can never, ever have a single puff, drag, or draw from a cigarette again. If you do, you will go right back to smoking again. Your mind will instantly connect your smoking with all those old feelings you had. So if you're ever in that situation, just talk to your subconscious mind and say, I am a non-smoker. So after this session, you will never smoke again. Okay? And if you're ever tempted Smile and tell your subconscious mind, now I am a non-smoker.